How did you get out your contract with Bad Boy?
Oh, I got my contract because of I was dealing with this with my bro, man, and his name Ali. He just did a interview with Vlad, man. Real nigga. I think it's the realest nigga that ever came out of Miami, man. And the niggas in Miami right now who in charge, they only in charge because bro got moved out the way. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the way bro stood for Miami, like you couldn't do in Miami unless you was doing it for a Miami artist too. He'll let you have fun, like he just want. But bro started this whole Zoe Pound thing. That was like my brother, man. Him, Graylin, them boys came back for me. Them the only niggas, you know what I'm saying, that came for me and tried to help me after the Diddy shit. Man, bro looked out for me, man. Bro, the realest nigga I ever met in my life. He done got President P out of his deal. He done helped Loon. He done helped Mace. He done helped me. This is a street nigga from Miami. Niggas, I'm talking about started on the corner of Miami and worked his way in the industry with these niggas. And he just, man, I was out of my contract like this. That's why I kept telling people like, man, Puff no better. The niggas I was with got their hands around him. You know what I'm saying? The niggas I got love for, I call brothers, it's real niggas, man. Like, they made their way to Puff, self-made niggas. And if you go see the interview, you see he was feeding Lil Wayne, he was feeding a lot of niggas. I'm talking about all street money when Baby wasn't even feeding. You know what I'm saying? Man, he done did so much for the city. He done broke up so many deals. He the type of brother where he get the checks, he just don't have the artists. So he got the relationships at University of Atlanta. He just need you to do your part because these people ready to throw a check. They always ready to give him money and help him out. But he always, man, there's like he done did so much for the city, dog. And you see all these niggas right now, they just in the way, man. They basically eating off of, he crawled so they can walk. And he did what he had to do. He got me out of my contract. That was my brother, man, gave me a Lexus. Man, I remember one day I asked this nigga for some money. I didn't even know this nigga was big as he was. I just, you know, my brother from Carol City, my brother being Carol City, my brother Pressure, is my right-hand man, like, and we do everything together. Like, we got blood on the streets together. This is my right-hand man. And he was telling me when I first met, because I ain't know who Zoe was. I ain't know who Ali was. I knew a House of Fire and shit like that. But on some streets, I ain't know who he was. You feel me? Like, I'm a slider. I'm just a little nigga who shoot. Like, not me. I'm just saying the game. So we was just on some, we want to get paid to do shit. And we ran into a nigga like him. We learned so much from him, man. It changed my life in like 1 weekend far streetwise. Just watching how he built his enterprise into, he would get small increments off this, that, 5%, 3%, 4%, 5%. It's basically like taught me how to extort. Like I went doing it in traps. Like, oh boy, let me get weed over here. Hey boy, what y'all doing over here? Boy, let me get the weed. You can't tell me no because you gonna think I'm gonna do something to you because of what we actively doing in the street. So if I come asking you nice, I ain't have to act you aggressive. But let me eat with you. Hell yeah, P, you can eat. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want me to send the goons. You don't want me to come back and spin back and try to take everything. So of course you gonna, and I knew the power that I had, and I knew that was, so a lot of times you ain't have to use muscle. I learned from him. Like the game, like, bro embraced me like I've never been embraced by nobody else. I think if he was Puffy like at that time, I would have been rich. But I feel like this, when he went down, everybody that affiliated with him lost because they were so, the people that's in charge now were so happy to get his spot. I'm not, them suckers, they scared of this man, like they fear him, like respect, on a respectful level though, because he really that. He really everything, like he was in the midst of all that 50 Cent shit. That's why I was up there with Jimmy Henchman and all them. I was on the red carpet when Buck did his little business. We was right behind them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I know Phil probably remember me from being with them boys, so you know, I know he probably don't f with a nigga, whatever, but whatever, you know, I Zoe my nigga, man, you know. I die by him. Yeah, real nigga, man. And he put that arm on Puffy. I was out of my contract in like 2 weeks. I didn't even know how he did it. He's like, yeah, we good. I'm like, what? Yeah, we good. Man, then one day nigga gave me a bag of money, man. I was fucked up. I was fucked up when I was with Zoe, man. Zoe used to look out, man. I was real, that's when I had first left Puffy. And that man came with a bag of money. But it was like ones and shit. But and this when I knew he was like serious, cause my brother knew. He like, you know who that is? I'm like, who? He like, man, I chill. Well, like them boys So he in Kansas City with the Wolves. What I mean with the Wolves is my brother be with the niggas that get paid to do the dirty work. Like that's what we do. Like we small niggas compared to he a type of nigga that used to could get 60 wolves together and they all gonna come together for him because he feeding everybody, because he a good nigga, because he looking out. And he ain't no pussy. So Puffy understood, like, okay, I got a self-made millionaire, right? Yeah, you can't, he gonna pop up. Everywhere you tell him no, he coming again. And the next time he come, it's a problem. So he was the way he did for Miami, even right now, I was talking to him the other day, and he just so positive right now. He talk about doing so much positive shit. But he just, the strength of who he is, he talk about Haiti and politics and economics shit that I don't even understand. And he like, man, if they really wanted to make a movement, you know, they could do this. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, yo, that would be effective, but only a nigga like you would do it. These niggas ain't unified like that no more. When he got locked up, Miami got fucked up. Like, you notice nobody in Miami got deals? You couldn't come to Miami without doing something with a Miami artist for him. He gonna come see about you. He gonna bring 60 niggas to come see about you. He the one took Lil Wayne chain. I mean, when Lil Wayne got, when he was going through with Wayne, you know, Wayne was my nigga. I put a sign on Wayne. Wayne was my nigga. I met him at Hit Factory, and I was seeing these posters everywhere. Me and him hadn't talked to him, like, cause he was like an incognito and he get missing, like, and now that I know what he had going on, I understand. But I was like, man, this nigga get missing too much, man, like, damn. So he looking at me like, I ain't gonna lie, I was young and ignorant, so I was fucking up the money. Like, I just wouldn't get focused. I was just too much on, like, trying to get me record deal. I'm trying to get birds and shit, you feel me? Like, I'd rather, you could have signed me for a bird back then, because that's how deep I was in trying to be in the streets. It's what I was used to before the band. It's what I was doing every night. Like, I was running night shift in Brown Sub. And if you anybody from Miami, you know what night shift is. There ain't nothing but the wolves out at night. Ain't nothing but crackhead and wolves and the police out at night. And them still niggas who run day shift, that's, I'm talking about come out here where we at. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't run night shift being no, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas do certain shit, just barely make it. No, I was always the aggressor. So when I tell people who I am, it ain't because I'm making it up, it's because I lived through certain situations and I know what I'm capable of doing. I've been in jail, I've faced it 20 years, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do if I get in a fight in jail, I know I'm gonna cut something. I don't need nobody telling me. I don't have to act bad. I don't have to scare you with my mouth. I want you to get close. I'm not even gonna argue with you. You know, I know what I'm capable of.
So how did he take his chain?
He was working with a dude named Basil. This is the story I got from his interview. Long story short, I guess, man, he was already helping Lil Wayne eat. Wayne was flipping some money with him from the street, I guess, because Cash Money was, like I said, wasn't really feeding him like he was supposed to. We know that. We remember them days. So he was taking his little money, flipping it with Zoe. And Zoe came short one time and said, hey, man, it's going to take a couple weeks. You know, it get like that in this game. And I guess Wayne ain't like that. So Wayne ain't know who he was dealing with either. He was taking Zoe kindness for a weakness because, like I say, Zoe fool you. He still fool me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to remember, like, me and him had to stand off in the room, like, brother to brother, though. Hey, another nigga, he probably would have got your ass white, but me, it's like, we was back eating and having fun that night. So I guess the nigga just took to me and had a different liking to me. He liked my niggas, he loved my family, he loved how we move. He's like, man, keep them niggas around you, man. I like how y'all move. Y'all niggas militant, y'all always together, y'all ain't always with no 100 niggas, and y'all niggas stand on y'all business. He's like, I keep them niggas around you. This man is just, and it's like, you see me talk about him in a great light, like I don't idolize nobody, you know? Like I don't like no niggas, but this nigga is like a different nigga, man. He's a different type of nigga, and he ain't all good. Some niggas out here that probably gonna hate what I'm saying right now, but him and G, stand up niggas, man. Stand up niggas. Nobody can't tell me no different. He do what he always putting Miami first. He always about finding the new talent of Miami. He changing lives. He'll get you a check. He'll get you a check. He'll get you a check. He just need his. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even much. Every time I don't even be much. The man just finding legal ways to build paperwork, I guess. Like, he ain't need the money. But, you know, right now, man, I just want to see him back on his get back to the top, because Miami, it's kind of like the situation with Trump, with some people, like Miami in a bad position without him. Like, The gatekeepers got the doors locked. They not feeding nobody from Miami. They going all around. That shit wouldn't have been happening on Dog time. Dog, when them was out here, and Dog and them was real, they had the biggest. They the biggest. They got the biggest army. He started a Zoe Pound, man. Any Haitian that's screaming Zoe right now, any Haitian, even though he don't like it because he feel like it's a cultural thing, that take your credit, my brother. They started this. They bled for these niggas. They bled. I remember when being Haitian was not the thing. Nobody was flying no flag. You would get your ass whooped. They hated to be talking about eating cats and all that. These 19 niggas stood on business and made the world respect a name that's worldwide right now. Them, he owned the LLC. So if you Haitian and you making money off this in the hip hop culture, you owe that man some type of, just appreciation because he made it from Jack Boy. Kodak even wrote him. Kodak showed love. Like I ain't talking like he just. If Kodak got, and Kodak a savage. So if he take his time out to show respect, then if we doing this to certain niggas, we salute. Well, we ain't pussy. I'm doing this to him every time. And I'll turn you over about him. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I owe him that much. I'm the type of nigga, man, you do a little thing for me, man, I'm with you for life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. I'm a loyal nigga, bro. Only reason I'm mad at Puff, I told y'all, only reason I got mad at Puff is when I seen the numbers, man. I ain't even care about the threat.
And you don't have no idea how Zoe got you out your contract.
Him. Yeah, I know how he got out. He did. He went. He was dealing. All right. So he was kind of like Jimmy right hand man at one time. Let's just call him that for the sake of argument, because he didn't grow with Jimmy. He just, when he met him, Jimmy took him under his wing and showed him a lot about the industry. So he was learning how to do this the legal way, and he just was under Puff. Puff couldn't, you want to be comfortable, Puff, in Miami. You see what he did? He will bring 60 niggas. First, he gonna come to you nice. He gonna come to you nice and try to do it the right way. What people tend to, that's why him and Wayne fell out. He came to Wayne nice, asked him to do the song. Man, come on, dog, come on, my nigga, been looking out for you. bringing him 300,000, flipping his money. One time it told you it took an extra week. Wayne had attitude. He said he came back, hollered at Weezy. And Weezy my dog. You can go check the Carter One. Me and Wayne used to be on the phone, like, that's my dog. Like, I know his brother Maul, that's the nigga, Maul, a real ass nigga. So I ain't talk about Wayne to be talk about Wayne as in a bad light. I'm talking about what they went through at the moment. So he went there. He wanted Wayne to do a feature, and this is who he is, man. He'll get you features. He gonna do whatever. If you his artist, he with you. He like this, make Miami great again type nigga. Like, but he went in on Wayne, and I guess Wayne was trying to play him because Wayne was mad about the money. So Wayne wasn't even trying to hit a song. He was like, Wayne didn't know he was dealing with at the time. And he ain't ready. So like, I guess he put him up on the wall. And T-Way, that's a real gangster too. And I love him, man. So Zoe put him up on the wall, took his chain, I guess. I wasn't there, so I can't really call it, but I'm gonna go off what my dog say, because I don't know him for being a liar. And he took the chain. He told Wayne to get out of Miami. And he told Wayne to get out of Miami. He was printing CDs up and flyers and billboards, and it was getting real. So me watching the interview the other night, I learned how they squashed it. They had that sat down. I remember Wayne had did the verse. It's a bakery here. Y'all done squashed the bush with Zoe. It's a bakery here. I'm trying to get dough. And I remember when I first heard that shit, I'm trying to get in contact with Zoe. So I'm like, what's you going through with Wayne? So I meet him at Hit Factory. No, what that wasn't Hit Factory. What this Studio Center. We was at Studio Center. It's the last time I think I seen him. And I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, nigga ain't finna come to Miami. I know how he get when he about Miami. I know how he get. He's like, nigga ain't finna come to our city and don't do nothing for our city, boy. And he the big dog. So I'm looking like, he like, man, I'm finna come at him. I need you to come at him. Cause one thing about him, he just feel like when it come to Miami, like a lot of these niggas don't rap Miami. Like, he feel like, you talk that Miami shit, dog. Like, where we from, the crib. These niggas be talking like they from other places. So he was like, I want you to come at him. Like, fuck him. And he was gonna put the whole army. I was like, I can't do it. That's Wayne. Cause I would have looked at Flaw. You know what I'm saying? Knowing I be talking to Wayne, I'm like, bro, I can't do it. You know, anything else, you know, I'ma slide about you. Anything, play with you, I'm coming. But I ain't finna get on track at this Wayne, you know what I'm saying? For the sake, you know, so it's like, but you know, he felt like I was the only one that could have did it. And man, Wayne was real cool at the time. I used to just call him sometimes and just tell him, man, what I thought a single was, you know, like that. And he with me, man. He put my name on the Carter once and the special thank yous and like that. That's going down in history. Nobody can't take that back. And people ask me why, like, why you ain't signed with Wayne? Why? Well, the situation happened like this. I was in Temple. He came to Temple to perform a show, and I still got that picture on my Facebook. And he was performing, and I'm like, yo, so I'm like, yo, I with you, like, I'm trying to get down, like, cause you know, I still ain't know how to be an artist. Like, I still ain't know I needed clearances for records. I be taking people beats now, still to this day. I don't even never pay for no beat. Like, so I'm just a regular. So I'm just trying to like get around people who know how to move around and really be successful in this. And Wayne was I admired. So I'm like, Wayne, woo, woo, woo. And we both was on that transition at the time where we was learning metaphors from the East Coast, but in a Southern voice type. So we was learning the Jay-Z. We was Jay-Z proteges at the time. We never discussed that, but I knew what he was on, and that's what I was on. And I seen him in Temple. And what happened was, oh yeah. So I hit him up the next day. We got the number, and he like, man, y'all, I want you to be in the group with T Streets and Mac Main and woo. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm happy. I'm be with Wayne. But then as soon as I got off the phone, that Sagittarius kicked in. It's like, oh man, you just got out of the group. What if you and them fall out? Oh man, you don't want to fall out with Wayne over his homeboy. So I just thought about like, damn, Wayne, I want to with you, but I don't want to be in no group because I just got out that situation. Like, I know how I feel to be ready to work and everybody else not ready to work. I know how I feel to be ready to get money and you can't get money because one person ain't there. It was just a lot, which I wish I would have stayed at the time now. But God don't make mistakes. Because Wayne done been through some shit that would have sent me to prison. Nigga shooting at his tour bus. I was thinking about that then. I would have went to jail. I would have told him, man, move me to Atlanta, bro. Move us to Atlanta. And I wouldn't have left Atlanta till I got some get back about him. You know, and that ain't no disrespect to nobody in the A, because it's killers in the A. I got real gangsters in the A. I'm just telling the type of I am no matter what soil I'm on.
So that's the reason why you ain't signed with Wayne.
Yeah. He wanted me to be in a group. I called him back. I'm like, Wayne, man, I can't f with it. Like, he like, yeah, but I ain't talked to that since. That time I seen Lil Wayne was in Live, and he walked by me like he didn't know me. I said something in that ear. So I f with you. And he said, yeah. Like, this is me. I don't know if he noticed me or not though, cause he had shades and shit, like f with you gangster, like. But that was like a little brother at one time, you know, like we wasn't super close, but we'll keep in contact type shit.